I'm Cindy Blanker. If you like this video at the end, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and send it to someone who can use it. Today we'll be talking about a book or an audiobook that I've been listening to that I really want to share with you, and it's by Dr. Joe Dispenza called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. So this is not really a book review, but it's really an, how do you say that, more of an advice for everyone to read. Let me adjust my camera for a second, just like this a little. I just did that within the video. Who cares? No. So this book is really life transforming. So I really wanted to share that with you, because if you're in a position or in your life, in a state of life that you feel like you can't move forward, you're just stuck and you just don't know how to get unstuck or how to change certain things, this is a great audiobook to listen. And it's a long audiobook. It will take, it's about 10.5 hours, so it will take you some days to listen to it, but it is groundbreaking, and it's been there for a long time, but it really goes into the psychology of habits and how how these habits can actually just keep you stuck in the position you are when you're trying to move forward. And not just the psychology, but the scientific facts behind that, which is quite interesting, because he really makes a link to the spiritual and the scientific, and that's not something I commonly see. Usually it's scientifically or it's spiritual, but he really managed to show people in this book how how connected they are. So if you know that it's scientifically proven why we stay the way we are and how it's why it's so difficult to change, then you will understand what you need to do and why it's so hard to move forward. So I would really advise you to read this book. If the highlights, the things that I get out of it, I'm going to listen to it again, and I would advise you to listen to it more often. One of the highlights that was that I'm gonna, it's a bit of a teaser, but you really have to listen to it to understand it. One of the highlights in the audiobook is how he explains that the mind wants you to stay where you are. Whether it's a bad position, it's what it knows. And as soon as you try to get out of your comfort zone, whether it's something that's better for you, the mind will do whatever it takes to get you back to the place that it knows you are. So let's say you are used to swimming a certain way, and you decide you want to go a higher level, and you want to swim a different way, and it's going to make it very hard for you to swim that other way, because the mind is doing whatever it takes to protect you and say, no, maybe if you swim that other way you might drown. So it will just bring up scenarios and do everything it possibly can to keep you from swimming there. And that's usually with all the things when we have to grow. It's really scared at the beginning, and then as for the longer, as we do it more often or longer, it becomes less scared. But the moment that things are a habit, it's really difficult to break, and it really shows in that book why that is, and what the games actually that are being played in your mind. If you can just envision this, like there's literally a little angel and devil, because that's how the world wants to see things. A little angel, little devil that are, speaking in your mind. Is like, now would you do that? I wouldn't date that guy. He's like, I think he's way out of your league, but he's a really nice guy, and I've never really had a nice guy. I said, no, but you don't want to get hurt, then you had a nice guy, he's gonna hurt you, you're gonna spend the rest, and then you go back to, nah, this guy's way above my level, I think I'm just gonna stick to what I know, and you're going to continue to date. I wanted to say certain words, but you know what I mean. So I really advise you to listen to this audiobook, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. It is life transforming. And the funny thing is, as I was reading this book, I can find myself changing and just getting to a different mindset. And then when I stopped, I also stopped growing. I'm not saying that you have to listen to that book forever, but my mindset grew back to what it was used to, because at that time it was fighting to stay the way it was. And as I was listening to this audio, I can feel myself being transformed. But just like before I turned into this butterfly, I just went back to being a caterpillar, And my mind was like, yes, finally. Oh my God, we were thinking you're gonna leave us, Cindy. You cannot be flying like a butterfly. You need to stay with us. We're safe at the ground. You could crash. So that's how the mind works, and I know that. So that's why I keep thinking about that book. I just keep thinking about, oh, I need to listen to that book again. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I'm not saying, hey, I'm already there. It's just that now that I know, I was very much aware of it the other day. Like, oosh, I'm back to where I used to be in certain things. Nah, but once you've attained that knowledge, you can never let go. So there's always going to be a voice saying, remember that? Remember that you used to do it. Remember how you won Deal or No Deal? Remember how you were able to manifest that? And sometimes you just try to push away all the things that you did, how you succeeded. But they're there. Their experiences is showing you that you have the ability to change something, do something that you didn't expect to do. So if you can do it once, you can do it twice, 300, 400 times. That's why I keep challenging myself, doing things I've never done before. I'm not afraid of what people will say, because people will always say something, whether it's good or bad. And that's that. And there's still things I need to change. I want to change in myself, and that's what this book is really great about. So please let me know in the comments what you think about it. Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself. It's a great book. I will even leave a link in the description for you to download it or to listen to it. And I'm 100, not even 90, I'm 100% sure you're gonna love it. Just make sure you just reserve 30 minutes to an hour a day to listen to it. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe and send it to someone who can use it. That was a crazy song. I will see you next time, guys. Bye.